Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Lovely Camie Show. Shalom, shalom, I bring you peace, I bring you joy. I want to say thank you for allowing me to come to your home each weekend. It is the day that the Lord has made. We rejoice and be glad in it. Let me tell you, if you have anything that you are carrying, burden, stress, whatever it might be, I want to let you know Jesus Christ is still standing in his throne, strong, and he's letting you know that he is the author and the finisher of your faith today, that he is able to move whatever mountain, whatever obstacle that seems to be so wide in front of you today, if only you would surrender. The Bible says, give it all to the Lord, that he will carry whatever it is, that he is able to do exceedingly abundantly more than you can think or even imagine. So today, my friend, don't you worry, because Jesus Christ got you. Jesus Christ is still sitting in his throne. Surrender all to Jesus. There's a song that says, I surrender all to Jesus I surrender. Today, surrender to Jesus. Again, I want to say thank you to you for allowing me to come to your home. I ask you to please, every time that you watch the show, we bring you something special. I'm asking you to please share, like, and subscribe. Share to all your friends, because whatever we do in this show, we do it for you. Always leave us a comment. If you want something in the show, we will be more than happy to talk about it and let you see whatever it is that you would like to see. So therefore, leave comment. Don't be shy when you watch the show to like, oh my God, Camie, I liked it that. Oh, Camie, I didn't like that. Just tell me. Your girl is, we cool. Alright? So leave me comment, like, share. So today I am here with a special, I always say special guest. Always, right? But truly, I bring you guys something amazing today. Because, sometimes we got to go out of our shell and do something different. So today, yes, I bring you something, my God, it's like spectacular. All right? So before I introduce my guest here, I want to say, please, for those of you who do not have a way to bury your loved one, assured for life. I cannot stress it enough, because death is inevitable. So please, if you have any loved one that doesn't have ways to bury their loved one, whether if it's church member, whether in Haiti, Jamaica, wherever they may be, please cover your loved one. Call for Assured for Life 561-313-5979 so that we can cover those family for only $70 for 7 members of your family, wherever they may be in the Caribbean, Haiti, Jamaica, wherever, Mexico, wherever they may be. $70 for 7 members? Like, come on now. So you have no reason to be going to GoFundMe when your loved one passed away. We don't want to scratch our head, because listen, where there's a will, there's a way. So let's get back to our guest today. So again, like I was saying, I bring you an amazing show. Today we have Chef ODINNI with us. I'm going to give him a little time to introduce himself, tell you about himself, how he get to be a chef, okay? And then we're going to get into what we were here for. So I bring you Chef ODINNI!
Hi.
So I'm going to let him introduce himself, tell you guys a little bit about himself, and of course I have Dr. White here with us, the mother of ODINNI. So you guys, tell us a little bit about yourself before we have Dr. White speak.
Well, yes, I'm ODINNI Jones. I own a catering company. It's called O's Cuisine. You can find me on Instagram, O's Cuisine _Cuisine_WPB. I'm based out of Lake Worth, and and I love cooking.
There's a lot of underscore.
Make it different.
So, are you also in I would say Facebook, or are you just on Instagram?
Oh, currently just Instagram and TikTok, actually.
Okay. TikTok, y'all. Y'all gotta find him there because y'all always get TikTok.
TikTok is the new thing.
Yes. So let me have Mrs. Dr. White talk to the audience for a minute.
Okay, hi, I'm Dr. White. So this is my son, Odini, and he has his own catering business, Odinni's Cuisine. And he has some amazing food. He got it from, I don't know where he got it from, because his mom is not a chef. However, he is amazing with the type of food that he brings to you guys. So give him the opportunity to show them to you today.
So now let's enter into our question for Mr. Odinni. How does he begin to, let me just get to the question. Let me just hold on here. So, Mr. Odinni, my first question for you: what inspired you to pursue a career as chef? That's a two question, okay? What inspired you to pursue a career as chef, and how has your culinary journey evolved over the year?
Well, I started really thinking about catering or chef work because I've been in the restaurant business for about 10, 12 years. So that's what kind of gave me my start in culinary arts. From there I learned that, I really like this, I love doing this, it's a great passion, but it took me some years to really develop my palate and learn what I like and what cuisine I like to make and what my clientele would like.
Okay.
As far as influences, or was that the question?
The second one is, how has your culinary journey evolved over the year?
Oh, it evolved more so from me watching others and going out to different. I like to go to mom and pop restaurants because I feel like you get to really taste the love. I always say you could tell the difference between a good plate and a plate that was cooked with love and passion.
Right.
So I could definitely tell the difference. So I think
I think everyone can tell, the passion when someone is.
You can tell it's a big difference. So when I go to mom and pop's places, I like to taste and see. I want to try this. I'll try to add this or make it this way. So it's evolved over the year by continuously elevating my palate.
So how does your mother pitch into all these cooking? When you're cooking, is she there helping you? What you be doing? Watching him cook?
No, she gets to relax. She took care of all my life. I get to take care of her now, but she's a tough critic. So at least I know with her, she's going to give me the very honest, sometimes unwarranted truth. But I take everything and I take it in and apply it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what you have to say on that, Mrs.?
It's true. It's true. I am his critic.
That's good.
And you need to know the truth about the product that he's putting out there. So yeah, I do.
That's good. So basically, you're a pillar for him,
right?
Making sure that
learn and grow from that.
All right, now I like that. So okay, second question I have for you. Tell me. Can you tell us about the unique ingredients or technique you use that set your dish apart?
Well, most of my cuisine is fusion. So because I'm Jamaican, I infuse a lot of my Jamaican heritage inside of my food. I mix a lot of Jamaican with Spanish. I love Puerto Rican cuisine. So I mix that together a lot. I mix Asian cuisine with Jamaican cuisine. A lot of my foods are very much fusion.
Awesome. So when you said they are very much fusion, for people that doesn't know what fusion means,
it's a mixture of multiple cultural cuisines.
Okay.
So instead of just doing Jamaican food, I'll mix it I'll do like they have beignet in Puerto Rico. I could do a jerk beignet. So it's like just a different mixture.
Okay, I like that. So, have your mom, before I go, have you ever have something no, I like this, can you make this? Have she ever
She more so because she is authentically Jamaican, which I am too, but she's likes the old school Jamaican,
old school food.
And I'm new school. So I like to mix my Jamaican cuisine with how I like it now, and sometimes she has a problem.
So now let's be honest. Now, have you ever make a dish where your mom said, "Ew, I don't like that"?
No, she didn't.
Never.
She's
What
never done
I
that.
learned.
Let's be honest now,
No, I
because
swear to God, she's never done
No,
that.
I've never done that. But
Okay,
I normally like some traditional Jamaican
Yeah.
foods like stew peas.
okay,
That I only eat if it's traditional.
Yeah.
okay.
And I love that. That's my favorite.
So-
And he knows that.
And I don't make it her traditional way.
Right. He doesn't make it a traditional way that I like it. So
Okay.
I'll get it somewhere else. But outside of that, I have not. I
Okay.
have not.
All right. You know, yeah, I know I have to get on there, right, to make sure and get the truth out. Okay, so now the next question I have for you is, I think somebody just called me in the midst of my. Okay, so how do you come up with new recipe every time that you have, making new dish? What inspired you to make?
Actually, I do a lot of research.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I spend hours just looking up recipes and how I could tweak that. Or honestly, sometimes it just comes to me.
So you just have your own creativity when it
Yeah,
comes to
sometimes it
recipe.
just literally I'll be sitting there doing nothing, and then a recipe comes to me, and I have to do it. I have to figure
But
it
how
out.
do you know that's gonna be working for what you're cooking?
Taste. I have to taste and check out, and I try to better my techniques.
Uh-huh.
So that's usually how I come up with it.
Okay. All right. So now, last question because guys, we're gonna be tasting because I'm trying to rush with the questions so that we have time to taste the food and let you see the beautiful cuisine that he just displayed here for us. All right. So I'm going up. One more question that I have for you. What advice would you give to someone that is watching the show that are so inspiring? Like, oh my God, I love those dish. I want to know how. What advice that you would give someone that says, I want to be a chef?
I would say don't give up, because sometimes it feels like you're not going anywhere because you're starting out. You might not have as much clientele, and I started from nothing when it comes to the food, so I'm slowly building. So you just got to keep at it and keep revising, keep questioning your own techniques and how you can make it better. Watch shows, cooking shows. The internet is an amazing thing nowadays.
You can learn everything and anything over there.
You have a question, go on YouTube.
Yes. So anybody who said they don't know how to cook, you're tripping because you
can
can't.
always find a way.
So as you were growing up at home, what had happened at home that says, you know what, that's where I want to go?
With the cooking, I think cooking started with me cooking for my siblings, because mom was always working hard for us. Okay, my mom was a very hard worker, so I'm the oldest, so I had to take care of them. So
so that's how he became, because he had to, okay? Not because, he just happens, oh my God, I'm coming in. He had to cook, all right, y'all? So now, buy that. Okay, I got you. Now go ahead,
she's a
continue.
hard working woman. I always appreciate it, so I had to do my part.
Okay, that's good. So you just hold down the fork as my mom go out and the field, because I know she,
Military, yeah.
So you just be watching over your sis and do what you want to do. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you guys, we going to show you guys the beautiful and tasty. I'm gonna have to taste, right? To make sure I tell you guys if it's delicious, not delicious. We're gonna have to give you. Listen, y'all already know I'm a hardcore, so I will tell y'all the truth. If it's not tasty, I'm gonna tell y'all. If it's tasty, I'm gonna tell y'all too, because y'all know I love to eat. So let's go ahead and show our audience what is it that you prepared for us today.
Okay, so I'll start with the jerk ribs. It's just a small amount.
Okay.
So I didn't put the barbecue sauce on it. I have the barbecue sauce on the side.
Okay.
Just because some people do love it like a dry, herby thing when it comes to jerk.
Okay.
And then also I did a little jerk chicken.
So this is jerk what?
Jerk. This is jerk ribs.
Oh, ribs. I've never seen that. I always hear they talk about jerk chicken.
Yeah, I have that too.
Jerk rib.
So jerk rib is like something. I'm pretty sure people have done it.
Fusion.
But yeah, but I kind of wanted to mix it up a little bit, do something.
So
different.
what caused it to be jerk? Is it because of the recipe that you put in there?
It's the ingredients and how you do it.
Okay.
So I'll be honest, and I did do a cheat with this.
Okay.
Normally,
He's being honest, y'all. Let's give it.
You have to know how to improvise. And normally I have to grill my jerk.
Okay.
I don't do it any other way but grill.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right?
Okay.
But because I was like, well, I'm doing a small amount, I want to try work on my oven roasted technique.
Oh,
so
okay.
I
Okay.
oven roasted it just to see if
Ah.
it will still give me that
That's
effect.
okay. I hope it did, though.
I hope it did. You gotta let me know.
Because you cheat today. You cheat.
I was a little cheater today. But I also want to work on my technique. So it was,
Okay.
it was a learning thing too.
All right, so
And I did do jerk
now,
chicken
the
as well.
jerk chicken looks good. Yeah, because that's what I'm normally used to hear. Jerk chicken,
Right,
jerk
jerk
chicken,
chicken.
not jerk.
Ribs.
Ribs. I hear barbecue ribs, but never jerk. Hey, that's something new. I'm good with it. But yeah, jerk chicken. So how do you prepare that jerk chicken?
So because I did this differently and I roasted it, I seasoned it a day before, let it marinate overnight. With herbs, spices. So jerk tends to be a little bit more spicy.
Right.
So even the mild is spicy, which is crazy because I used a lot more mild on this, and I didn't add any extra pepper, but it still came out a little spicy.
Okay. Well,
So,
Caribbean people, we love
say we
spicy.
love our
We're
spice.
good. We're good. We're good.
We love our
So,
spice.
all right.
But yeah, then I placed it in the oven. I left it uncovered the whole time, so that way I can monitor
Okay.
how it roasts, and then I would just keep
Okay.
wetting it with
Okay.
the gravy. So that's how I did the jerk.
Okay.
And then I have rice. So I do my own variations on rice because I love rice.
Okay.
So this is like rice and red peas.
Red peas. Okay, I know.
Now, it's not my typical Jamaican red peas. I kind of made it a little different.
Okay.
With the different spices I use for it versus just the regular Jamaican.
Okay.
way.
Because is that red pea you say? Because it
Yes,
looks
red
more
peas.
black.
Right.
Red pea.
It looks a little more black, but
Right.
it's red peas.
Okay. He said it's red.
It's red peas.
I'm seeing black, y'all. But he said it's red. All right. Y'all know I'm gonna tell y'all.
Tell the truth. And then
Okay. So how did you make that?
so with
I know you put the red peas in there. So like, what type of ingredients that
so
you
I
use?
use allspice, those little berries. I use allspice, thyme. I use scallion or green onion.
Okay.
Scotch bonnet pepper, and my own actual powdered spices and coconut milk. So that's what I use, and red peas.
Okay.
They do look a little dark.
Red peas,
I'm
y'all.
not gonna lie, they do look a little
I
dark.
know, but my eyes are seeing black peas, y'all.
So yeah, so that's how I made that.
Okay.
And then our last thing, I have saltfish fritters,
Ooh.
which is
Oh
usually
la
like a
la.
crunchy.
Ooh la
They,
la.
they have a little spice too.
Ooh la
'cause
la.
I love my Scotch bonnet, but
Oh, you gotta show it. You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
show it. Can y'all see that? Y'all see that? All right.
so with these, I just make them batter out of onions, like all fresh herbs, onions, thyme,
In Haiti, they
Peppers.
look like, what you call them?
bacalaitos.
Bacalito. In Haiti, it looked like marinade to me. Okay, y'all? I know marinade. That looks like marinade. Can y'all see marinade? Hold on. Put the camera on that thing so they can see it. Look, that does not look like marinade.
I don't know where that is. What is that?
Marinade. That's just something we call in Haiti.
Oh,
like when we
okay.
fried it, yeah, it looks like that. But, okay, go on. So,
I mean,
how do you
usually-
prepare that?
With this, cause I have a lot of clientele that actually orders this from me, but I usually make it with conch. I don't just do conch though. I always mix conch and sawfish, or like salt cod. So I always mix that together usually. But this time I couldn't get the conch, but I did do sawfish.
Okay.
Which we love. My mom loves sawfish.
That's my favorite.
That's her
Okay.
thing.
So now, guys, the moment of the truth is here. Is when I gotta go and taste and tell y'all what's up with them dish, all right? Because now he tell us whatever it is that he put in every dish. You know that I should be tasting every time he talking.
Right,
but
yeah.
I didn't do that because I'm like I was too focusing on what the food looks like. I also I gotta taste. So
Yes,
let's
taste
do.
it.
We're gonna do a little texture
Okay, get you a plate.
and all of them so that we can. Mommy, you tasting too? No. Actually, let's just take a piece of this. Oh, it's kind of hard, right? Okay. Taking a little piece of it. Oh, I should have let the chef serve me. Yeah.
You was on it. I was like,
I know. Okay, so here I'm gonna give you the
yeah, so
spoon.
you taste it.
Let me taste. So y'all, listen. I'm tasting. This is good. Just like marinade, like I said, it tastes like marinade.
And then this is the rice.
Okay. Let me see, taste the rice. Okay. That's good. Now,
let's do the chicken.
well, let's use another spoon because I already use that spoon because I already taste in that spoon, so we don't wanna.
Yeah. So let's do.
Don't give me a bigger piece of chicken now. So let's taste this as well.
Do you want
Oh my
barbecue
God,
sauce
everything
to try
tastes
it?
really delicious. Oh my goodness.
Let's put the barbecue sauce on the side.
Barbecue sauce on the side. Listen, I'm just trying
Homemade barbecue sauce.
Oh Jesus. Let me
It's
see.
a jerk.
I'm fighting with the chicken. Oh yeah. The jerk chicken is jerking me out. Let's see. Okay. All right now.
All right,
Everything is really tasty, y'all. I love it.
we'll try the last thing, our jerk rib.
Really good. Just a little piece? Okay.
It's a whole bone. I couldn't cut it.
Okay.
There we go.
That's really good.
And then you can try it with the barbecue sauce as well.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's really tasty. I'll give it up to you. Let me see if I can cut this. Oh my God. Oh my, I really love the texture of everything. Okay. Yeah, it's really, really good. I'm not even lying. You know, the texture of it is very soft. Really, it's very, well seasoned. Because you can taste the seasoning there. So it is fantastic. If you guys are looking for anyone to cater, again, let him tell you where you can find him.
Well, I'm based out of Lake Worth, West Palm, but I could travel anywhere. Odinni's Cuisine. You can find me on Instagram, OS_cuisine_WPB. Yeah, and any budget. And the phone number 561-685-1295.
Give your phone number again. Give your phone number again. I'm like,
Oh, sorry. 561-685-1295.
My God, you guys, when I tell you the food is tasty, it is like, I'm not even lying. So if you have wedding, if you have baby shower, concert, whatever it is that you're having, whatever event that you may have, this right there is like, you would not regret, all right? So we're going to give Dr. White to say one more word before we shout out. Dr. White, what would you say with your son that gives such beautiful cuisine?
Yeah. I am so proud of him.
You live in this every day. Like, my goodness.
I have an in-house chef. Yes.
And
when I have guests that come to the house, they love it. They love to come because Odinni takes care of them.
Oh my God, yes.
But also,
now I know where to go when I am hungry. Whenever there is even, I'm there, y'all.
Yes. But even for people who want a chef to come into their home, if it's your birthday, you have to go to bed,
Absolutely.
or you just want someone to cook for you, he can do that.
Yeah.
You call him
chef
and he'll
and
come
all
into your home, as a private chef.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So
you guys see that?
He's my private chef every day.
Snap. Like, listen, y'all, for real. Say, for instance, you want to surprise your man, your husband, all right, your fiance, and you are looking for someone to come to your home to cook or surprise your husband or surprise your fiance for something special, whatever it might be. Man, again, give your number and your Instagram where they can find you. We're gonna repeat it over so that you guys know where to find him whenever you need. Or you can contact for Jasper TV. Go ahead.
So we do everything. Private chef. I do weddings. I do baby showers, bar mitzvahs. I've done a lot of things. And you can find me once again on Instagram, OS_cuisine_WPB. And the phone number is 561-685-1295.
All right. So you guys, it was basically what we have for you today. This amazing cuisine. And again, Chef Odinni is there for you. If you are looking for anyone to do a special event for you, please contact us. Again, it was a pleasure being here with you. Every week we happy to come with different, little things to show you, just to make things very interesting for you. So again, like I said, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you have anybody that looking for a platform, please don't hesitate to call for Jasper TV. Director Allen, again, is like a man. I mean, I have no word to describe this man. He is incredible. Please call for Jasper TV. Again, I don't have for Jasper TV number here with me, but I want to give a shout out to Radio Nouvelle. I want to give a shout out to WZOP in Broward. I want to give a shout out to WOTZ in Kissimmee. I want to give a shout out to WNDO in Orlando. Radio Delta, what's up? And I want to give a shout out to my hometown for Jasper TV. Yeah, that's my own town right there. So all of y'all that's in Miami, Broward, wherever you may be that's watching me, please like, subscribe, share, and then leave comments so that we can bring you the best show. Again, it was the day that the Lord has made. We rejoice again and be glad in it. So again, stay with the peace of God. Allow nothing or no one to take your peace away from you, because they didn't give it to you. They have no business on taking it away from you. Again, you guys have a last word to say before we close?
Yes. Make sure you contact me for great food.
All right. Dr. White.
Yeah, I'm so proud of him. He's doing amazing, and his food is wonderful, and it's growing. So call him if you need catering services. He'll be there for you.
All right. It was all we have for you today. We want to give a shout out to Donald. He's doing an awesome, incredible job every time we are here. So whoop, whoop, Donald, whoop, whoop, Donald. All right, y'all. So that was all we have for you. Stay with the peace of God. We'll see you next week if God's willing. Peace out. Call us short for live, 313-5979. See you next time. God bless.